Hello everyone and welcome to my video. Has there ever been a time where you're so confident with your English, like you know you're good, okay? But when you go to speak, you're just like, yeah, my name is Zannatul and that's all I know, I'm a piece of trash. This happens because you can't speak in English. Even though you know English and you're really good at it, sometimes you just can't speak. Your mind just goes blank. And this happens to a lot of people. In this video, I'm going to share a bunch of reasons why this happens to people. So let's get started. Number 1, English is hard. Now, I think English is a part of the Germanic language, whatever. It's a very different language from what we usually speak. Also, English has a lot of rules. A lot of them. Grammar, pronunciation. A lot of these rules create so much confusion. For example, you speak Latin and English isn't your first language. When you go to start speaking in English and learning it, all these grammatical problems create a huge wall and barrier for you to start speaking. That's why you might be thinking, did I make a mistake? Because there's just so many rules. Another reason English creates confusion is because of homophones, similar sounding words that aren't so similar in terms of meaning. For example, the word kernel and kernel. These words might sound same, but they have complete different meanings. See what I mean? English is just so difficult, and it's natural that you will be confused and not be able to speak sometimes. Another reason why people can't speak in English is because of traditional methods of learning a language. For example, in school, what were we taught? Obviously, writing and reading was more prioritized than speaking. Basically, absorbing information is more important than reflecting it. And I'm not saying that reading and listening or writing is bad. It's definitely good. But you have to also start speaking in English. And that's something that our traditional forms of learning a language does not teach. And honestly, I don't think nobody learned a language from school. Now, it's very unfortunate that a huge percentage of people can't really speak in English because of fear and lack of confidence. People fear the judgment of others. Even I used to think like that. Like whenever I would speak in English, I would feel people would just judge me in their heads. Another reason is because people were told not to by themselves or by someone else. This creates low self-esteem in people, and that's a reason why people can't speak in English, unfortunately. Another reason is pronunciation. English is just the master in creating confusion in terms of pronunciation. There's so many things in English that create confusion in pronunciation, like silent letters. Like in a previous video, I talked about this word. What do you think this is pronounced like? No, whatever you said, it's wrong. It's not colonel, it's kernel. Can you imagine? It's kernel. Another reason people can't speak in English, it's because they want to be perfect in it first. You can't be perfect in a language without speaking in it first. You have to start speaking regardless of the mistakes you make. You have to make mistakes and then climb your way up. So you have to start speaking first in order to be good at it. Now, the last one, people aren't going to like this. It's the lack of practice. Now, a major reason why you can't speak in English could be the fact that you are just not practicing enough. So continue practicing, and I'm sure you're going to make it one day. And that's the end of the video. I hope you learned something. I'm looking forward to seeing you start speaking in English confidently. Thank you for watching. Bye!